Key to the ball game for Ohio, being able to shake off yesterday, and that loss against Tulsa also being able to navigate that 2-3 zone. Got to navigate the waters around the U.S. Virgin Islands. Well, you got to navigate a zone, and it will be a good primer for Ohio to remember as you get MAC play because, of course, Ohio will see Eastern Michigan at one point during the season. So those would be the keys to the ball game, supported by Likens Energy. Time for the Ohio Health starting lineups. Orthopedic and sports medicine provider of Ohio University Athletics. Ohio Health, believe in we. First four, the home team in this ball game. Robert Jones in his third season, and the Norfolk State Spartans. They are 1-2. Picked either 1 or 2 in the MEAC this year. Preston Bungay is 6'6", 175 and a junior from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Deshaun Taylor is a senior from the Bahamas, 6'4", 205. Jeff Short, 6'4", 205 and a redshirt senior from the Bronx. Devontae Banner is a sophomore from Mount Vernon, New York, 6'1", 170 and a sophomore. And Alex Long, 6'8", 220 and a freshman from Clinton, Maryland. For the Bobcats, same starters as yesterday. Trent Setti, Kenny Kaminsky, Antonio Campbell, Jerron Simmons, and Kyrie Harley. It is game 2 of the Paradise Jam for Ohio basketball. Enjoy the broadcast and the ball game, everybody, as Norfolk State controls the tip and addresses the goal to our right. The Cats are in the black tops and bottoms. Norfolk State in white tops and bottoms. Short on the right baseline. Threw it up off balance with the right hand. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Goes to the way of Ohio. Nice contingent of Bobcat fans making up one section behind Ohio's bench. Ohio losing yesterday 90-88 to Tulsa. Norfolk State lost yesterday 70-61 to the Sycamores of Indiana State. They were down at halftime 31-26. Norfolk State will play a little bit of a matchup zone today, and Simmons works over to the left wing. 30 points last night. Into the post. Campbell couldn't catch it. It's stolen away. Preston Bungay steals, and Norfolk's into the front court now. Wing left with the ball and driving. Back up to the top. It's a 3. It's no good. It's Bungay on that miss. Rebound Ohio, and Simmons into the front court. You heard from him in our countdown to tip-off today. Kaminsky left wing for 3. Bang for Kenny. Ohio on top 3-0. Kaminsky had a great first half yesterday. He was 5 for 9 from 3. That is his 6th 3 in 10 Island attempts. And Ohio on top 3-0. High post right with the basketball, turning and facing now. It is Long. Hands it off and coming around to the left wing. Banner, Devontae Banner. Into the post, turning, right-hand hook coming up on Campbell. Got it. It's Long. Long used the long arms against Tony, and of course Tony's pretty good with that hook shot, so one hook artist against the other. And Ohio is up 3-2. Left side, Simmons works over to the top, around the horn to the foul line. Trey Setti on the right wing. Dexton throws high on the right to Kyrie Harley. Now to Simmons on the right wing for the Bobcats. Last night he had 8 assists and 7 turnovers. 7 to shoot. Left wing, Harley, desperation 3. Off the back iron, no. Setti got away with the push-off. Got the rebound, throws it back up to Simmons at the point. And Ohio resets. Bobcats are 2-1. Norfolk State 1-2. Left wing, it's Simmons who wears 2 and stops. Now it's Kaminsky at the point. Back over to the right wing beyond the arc, Harley. Into the post now, Campbell faces up. Back to the bucket now. Bodies, turns, left-hand hook rather, is no good. A little flat off the iron. Rebound Norfolk State. And the Spartans come into the front court. They're from the Hampton Roads area of Virginia. Beautiful area of the country. Around a screen and back over to the right side. Driving all the way to the goal. Shot blocked away by Campbell. It was a shot from Banner. Norfolk State saves it. And a shot's no good from Preston Bungay. And a foul comes on Ohio. And they'll call it on Kenny Kaminsky. It is his first team foul, number 1. From the University of the Virgin Islands, on this longer trip for the team, this is game number 2. Ohio will play again on Monday. Bungay to the line, and he misses the first shot. He'll have one more. This is a Norfolk State ball club that went to the NCAA tournament last in 2011-2012. They had 26 wins that year, and that last one was against Missouri in the NCAA tournament. He missed the second free throw. Campbell lost the rebound, got it back. And gets it to Jerron Simmons now. So that was a big year for Norfolk State. It was a big year for Ohio, too, going to the Sweet 16. Simmons on the right wing behind a screen from Kaminsky. Stops, post entry, Campbell. Pushed out left of the paint. Bodies in, turns, got a man up, shoots, and it rimmed around in. But they're going to say it's a charge, and they'll wipe off the bucket. Lowered the shoulder, and he might have hooked. And now this year, as you are certainly aware, as the new rule states, you cannot score when you charge. Right wing, it's Short. for Norfolk State, goes to the foul line. He slipped, ball's loose, picked up by Simmons, running with friends, middle of the floor, drives all the way to the rim, banking shot, rolls around in, counted and a foul. That time it was a block charge that went the way of the Bobcats. 5-2 Ohio, 17:05 to go for the first half. They'll call the foul on Devontae Banner, the sophomore from Mount Vernon, New York. And so Jerron Simmons will go to the foul line for Ohio. Cats on top by 3. Simmons having a great trip to the islands. The only point you could quibble with were the 7 turnovers yesterday, and a lot of them were in the second half. Free throw good. Ohio on top 4. 6-2. Norfolk State. In between the circles, it's Banner. Looping pass to the foul line to Long, who faces, and Ohio gives him some space. Campbell not bodying on him. Left side, Bungay. Now post left, and working in Norfolk State's Banner now gets it left wing, Bungay. Beyond the arc on the left side, it's Taylor for 3, and he missed it. Rebound deflected Long. Saved by Taylor. Jump pass high to the left to Bungay, and the Spartans will reset. Third-year head coach, Robert Jones. Ball club went to the CIT the last 3 years. They had 20 wins last year. Short, right of the paint, banking shot, spun around and off. Rebound down to the floor. Kenny hit the floor hard with his left elbow, and he is okay, but a foul on Norfolk State on the rebound. It's on Jeff Short. It's his first team foul, too. Gavin Block, the freshman from Lincoln, Illinois, checks in. Kenny Kaminsky will check out, and every time Kenny hits the floor, you wonder about that shoulder. And it might not be all the way right for a while. Ohio on top by 4, game 2 of the tournament. Simmons across the timeline, sideline left. Up to the top now and stops. Throws it left wing to Gavin Block. Flips it over the right side, off balance, tipped out of bounds by Norfolk State, baseline right. And it will be Ohio ball. On Twitter, Russ Eisenstein, RUSSEISENSTEIN. I know it's long, but it's worth it. Ohio M Basketball on Twitter as well, and you can follow Mike Ashcraft too. Right side, it's Block. Up to the point. On the right side, Campbell for 3. Easy bang. 9-2, Tony Campbell. It's like he's in a rocking chair. Just so comfortable when he throws that up. And the Bobcats are on top by 7. Tony had foul trouble yesterday and thus didn't play a lot in the second half. And Ohio's lost to Tulsa. Into the post on the right side. Turning and working, it's Taylor. Looped it up with contact, missed the shot, bad shot, rebound Campbell. And Ohio flies into the front court. Tone had 7 and 7 yesterday. Right wing block for 3. Bang! For Block. And Ohio on top 10, 12-2. This is just like yesterday when Ohio got that hot start and up in double figures early on Tulsa. Now, Norfolk State is not Tulsa, but a good start again. Taylor to the left wing now, beyond the arc and back to the timelines. Devontae Banner, the sophomore guard, drives on Simmons. Right side, it's a 3. It's good, and Norfolk State gets off the schneid. A 3 from Deshaun Taylor, the redshirt senior from the Bronx and a transfer of Fordham. The Rams out of the A-10. 12-5, Ohio with the lead. Simmons on the left wing with a right-hand dribble. Behind a screen and throws it to Harley high on the right. Now to Simmons left wing. Rocks and fires from 3, no good. Rebound to the other side, Norfolk State. Here come the Spartans into the front court. On the drive left wing, it's Short. Pulls it back up with a right-hand dribble. Their school colors are green and yellow. Left wing now beyond the arc. Catching there, it is Taylor. They'll work it to the perimeter and corner left. Nothing inside. Now Banner high on the right, 10 to shoot. Takes a screen. Simmons ran into that barrier. Now it's a left wing 3 on the way, and that is good. Norfolk State hitting their last 2 triples. Jeff Short with the 3. He is a player of the year in their league, certainly a first teamer in their league. Yesterday, they were 2 of 9 from 3 in the entire game against Indiana State. They hit 2 threes in their last couple of trips here. It's 12-8, Ohio on top. Harley to Campbell to answer on the right wing. Nope, just barely got there, skipped off the iron. Rebound Taylor, baseline left. And here come the Spartans into the front court. Media timeout coming up. 12-8, Ohio on top. Game 2 of the Paradise Jam trip. Short to the foul line, pops it up, and it rimmed out. Rebound Campbell. Ohio yesterday was outboarded 34-31. Simmons in between the circles. Norfolk State was outdone, or rather outdid the Sycamores on the boards, 47-30. Harley to Campbell, beautiful backdoor, but it was fumbled by Seti. Seti was underneath the 10, and he couldn't corral it. Spartans into the front court now, And they are on a 6-0 run. Boongay left of the paint, dribbled it off his foot, saved by Campbell. He tried to fly it down the floor but couldn't. Holds it up, and Simmons has it now for the Cats. And he says, just easy, boys. Across the timeline on this new floor, first year for the floor. Block, baseline left. He traveled, no call. Ball deflected out of bounds off of Norfolk State. Media timeout now. Ohio up 12-8 on Norfolk State. This is coverage of the 2015 Paradise Jam from St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands on the Ohio IMG Sports Network.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
So nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet St. Thomas, nice. So nice, so nice. St. Cry full of pure vibes. So nice, so nice. St. John a real paradise. So nice, so proud to be from the Virgin Islands and the whole place nice.
To experience your Virgin Islands nice, book one of our packages today.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Back to the sports complex at the University of the Virgin Islands. There are three main islands here in the Virgin Islands: St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John. 3 large islands, 50 smaller islands. Just beautiful. Ohio basketball after the timeout. Cats on top 12-8. Wadley Montpremier checks in, as does Mike Laster, a big and a guard for Ohio. Simmons push pass right wing Kaminsky. Now block gets into the postal. Laster banked it up, no good. Wadley had the rebound, lost it, got it back, goes up, stripped. And it's pinballed around, saved by Montpremier. The Miami native goes up, and it's blocked away, but a foul on Norfolk State. The tenacity of Wadley to be able to stick with it. And again, he doesn't do that last year. There's no doubt about that. Foul comes on Norfolk State, and they'll call it on Alex Long. It is his first team foul number 3. This is a ball club that doesn't play a lot of guys. In fact, they only played 9 guys yesterday in their loss to Indiana State. Montpremier to the line, and he hits the first free throw. Jordan Dardis into the ball game for Ohio, talented freshman from Newark, just north of Athens. He had a nice ball game. He was running with Simmons yesterday, and that two-man combination's pretty good. He had 14 points off of the bench yesterday, 4 of 5 from the line, 2 of 5 from 3. Wadley splashes down the free throw, and Ohio's on top 14-8. It was a 12-2 advantage moments ago. Boongay high on the right, dribble handoff now, curling around to the right side, it's short. Probed the defense, but comes back out with the left-hand dribble. He has 14 to shoot. Short, back to the right. Taylor guarded by Block. He's directing traffic now, discards a screen, goes all the way in deep. Man, he beat Block, and he laid it in. That was a good take. It's 14-10. Gavin just didn't move laterally there, and he was cut around. Dardis now to Kaminsky. Into the post, great catch and pass. Laster in deep against 2, and a foul as he had his back climbed on either by Boongay or Taylor. Foul on Norfolk State. And it is on Deshaun Taylor. Senior from the Bahamas, and he went to Garden City Community College, which really is like the Bahamas of Kansas. Ohio will inbound the ball. High on the right, Kaminsky. Jumps up a 3. Bang for Kenny Kaminsky. You were worried about him when he was 0 for 100 a couple of games ago from 3. But sore shoulder and all, he's fine here in the island. 17-10, Ohio on top by 7. In between the circles with it, it's Zana Robinson, who is a 5'11" and 170 sophomore from Duluth, Georgia. Gets the ball on the left wing. Zana Robinson with a right-hand dribble. Backs it up and throws it left side. They're trying to get into the post. Checking into the ballgame for the first time is Moses Toriola, and they got the ball stripped away on the left wing. The 6'10 freshman from Nigeria. Left side, Kaminsky. Can he do it again? No. Off to the right. Rebound, Laster. Right to Kenny. One dribble in the paint. Back over to the right. Threw it away, but he traveled and a turnover. Media timeout now. 11:32 to go. Half one. Ohio up 17-10 on Norfolk State. This is coverage of the 2015 Paradise Jam on the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Back to the Paradise Jam. Ohio on top 17-10 on Norfolk State. Spartans have the basketball, and they come over to the right side now. It's Robinson high in the left. Bungay over to the left wing, back up to the point. Head and shoulder fake, running to the lane to the goal. Flip-up shot, no good from Bungay, but a foul on Ohio. And it was Laster down low or Wadley? They called on Wadley. It's his first team foul, number 2. So Norfolk State goes to the foul line. Preston Bungay, B-U-N-G-E-I, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Trinidad State Junior College, which is in Colorado. Free throw no good. Montpremier out. Tony Campbell is in. And Ohio has a 17-10 lead on Norfolk State. Bungay to the line. They're 1-2. Pick near the top of the MEAC. Free throw is good. They've been over 500 in that league for the last 17 years, which is pretty impressive. Jeff Short back in for Norfolk State. He's considered their best player. Simmons comes in for Ohio. Kaminsky out. Dardis will inbound. No game tomorrow. Game on Monday for the Bobcats. Bobcat football on the air on Tuesday from DeKalb, where they got a foot of snow. That's going to be awesome. On the air on Tuesday night at 6:30. Laster on the right side, drives to the goal, banking shot, no. Campbell got the rebound, turns right hand, no. Rebound Norfolk State. And the Spartans push. Left wing, it's Robinson. Crossover dribble, works left wing. Back up to the top and Taylor. Taylor drives against 2. Shot blocked away from behind by Campbell. Kaminsky was down low as well. Foul in Ohio. They'll call it on Kaminsky. That is his second team foul, number 3. 10:54 to go for the first half, and Ohio is on top 17-11. And yeah, yesterday certainly didn't feel that great. Felt good for a while. Ohio was on top big and lost that 19-point lead. Free throw for Taylor, and he got it. They'll have one more. 17-12, Ohio with the advantage. Kaminsky out, Seti in. Ohio in black tops and shorts today. The attack cat on the bottom right portion of the shorts. Free throw is good. Arched Ohio across the chest in white, numerals in green on front and back. 17-13, Ohio's lead is 4. It was 10 at 12-2 not that long ago. Dardis in the backcourt against a three-quarter court press, and Ohio broke it again. Ohio's breaking presses very well. Yesterday, most of the turnovers didn't come against the press. Simmons to Seti, catches on the right side. He traveled. There was no call. Right of the paint, shoots, and it skipped off of there. Foul on a rebound try on Tony Campbell. He pushed down the big Moses Toriola, and it's a foul on Tony. It's his first. It's team foul number 4. Toriola is from Nigeria, probably a project big, 6'10", 230. Norfolk State into the front court, down by 4. Left side, Robinson beyond the arc on the left wing. Now up to the top, it's short. Foul line right, Taylor gets beneath that line, goes low block right, hung in the air, and banked it in. That was a very pretty shot. Taylor, the sophomore from Mount Vernon, New York, puts them down 2, and they press. Ohio breaks it with Harley. He was over, then he stepped back, but he kind of straddled the line. No turnover. Ohio has it left wing now. It is Jerron Simmons beyond the arc. Halfway through half number 1, 17-15 Ohio. Simmons on the right side. He was bumped from behind. Jonathan Wade, who is a redshirt junior from Panama City, Florida, and a junior college transfer, he bumped him, and that's his first team foul, number 5. 9:56 to go for the first half. Cats on top, 17-15 on Norfolk State. This is meeting 2 in the all-time series. Ohio won a couple of years ago back in Athens on New Year's Eve. December the 30th, 2010. Corner right, Seti for 3, bang! As Ohio worked the perimeter pretty well. Found that corner, and Treg Anametry knocks it down. Ohio on top 5, 20-15. Bobcats shooting 3s again, much like they did early yesterday. Quick drive to the goal, Norfolk State. High flying shot is good by Zeno Robinson. He got left of the paint, kind of stuck in the air, flipped it up and in. And Ohio's up 3, 20-17. Right corner, Seti for 3, didn't do it again. Long rebound, starts a break for Norfolk State. Middle of the floor, it's Wade. 1-on-4 to the rim, and he banked it in. And Norfolk State's down 1, 20-19. 9:07 to go, ticking clock, half number 1. Ohio is 2 of its last 10 from the field. Norfolk State is 5 of its last 7 in field goals. The Bobcats from 3 are 5 of 9. Simmons has 3 points, gets beneath the foul line. Corner right, Seti. Head and shoulder fake. Beautiful pass to Campbell, who missed the lay-in with the right hand. But a foul. 20-19. Ohio up 1. 8:48 to go for the first half. Foul on Norfolk State. Moses Toriola, the Nigerian big man, he prepped in New Hampshire at Kimball Union Academy. Campbell to the foul line for Ohio. 3 points early, 1 of 4 from the field. Trying to go 2 for 2 from the line, and he didn't. Left it short. Norfolk State will substitute. Into the ball game is Jordan Butler, 6'6", 245, and a sophomore from Hartford, Connecticut. Putnam Science Academy. I got D's in science, so I don't think I'd be allowed to go there. Free throw, no by Tone. Rebound to the other side by Charles Oliver, 6'3", 215, redshirt senior from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And he transferred from Robert Morris. Bobcat fans remember them, huh? In between the circles with the basketball and backing it up with the right-hand dribble, it's Robinson. Simmons is on him. Now Butler gets it, foul line right. Dribble handoff to Robinson again. 10 to shoot. Around the horn to the left side, moving screen. Deshaun Taylor set it at the point, but it was somewhat of a screen drive-by. He didn't get fully set, and they're looking at that this year. Turnover, Ohio has it. 8:25 to carry in the first half. 20-19, Ohio on top by 1. Jerron Simmons, left wing. He said he took the loss yesterday hard, but you got to move on from it. Simmons at the point. Stops to Harley, high on the right wing. 15 to shoot. Gets to the foul line against 3. Left side Simmons. Look away. Pass into the post. Seti with a right-hand flyer. Oh, drop that dime, Jerron. Seti with the finish. 22-19, Ohio up. Quickly down the floor to the goal. Oliver missed the shot. Left of the paint. Foul on Ohio. And that brings us to immediate timeout. Saul Phillips does not like the call. 2 hands on his head. And he would like a word with one of the officials. It is on Wadley. Sorry. Did they call it on Wadley? They called it on Dardis. It is his first team foul, number 5. 7:59 to go first half. Ohio 22. Norfolk State 19. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Charles Oliver to the foul line for Norfolk State. Welcome back to the Virgin Islands. 22-20 now. Ohio with the advantage. 7:59 to go for the first half. A lot of fans are having a lot of fun in good-natured ways with Saul Phillips' comments yesterday that I'm just blown away. I cannot believe it got so much attention. I don't understand how anything could be construed as negative from a Tulsa fan standpoint or any other fan standpoint. Second free throw is good. Ohio on top 22-21. All Saul Phillips was doing was saying when Tulsa players are gone, Ohio plans to have young players now, be veterans later, and then win championships. And he just threw out a profession. My dad sold insurance for a long time. It's a fine job. Simmons at the top for Ohio, wiggles over to the right side, double T on. Soft spot in the lane, and Tony Campbell rocks that rim with two hands. All Big Tone with a big old throw down in St. Thomas, and Ohio on top 24-21. Robinson with a right-hand dribble. 7:22 to go for the first half. On the left wing, it's Butler. Dribble handoff, and he fumbled the ball. Got it back. Ball thrown over the right wing. Knocks down the crowd, Mike. And it will be Norfolk State ball. 7:15 to go for the first half. Ohio on top 24-21. Out of the ball game goes Kyrie Harley. Gavin Block back in for the Bobcats. Robinson with the ball. Hands it off left wing now to Short. Short with a dribble on the right side. Beat two to the rim. Layup, no. It was partially deflected by Campbell. And now that outlet pass is stolen away by Long. Then Norfolk State lost the ball. Dardis to Block, left wing. Backs it up. High in the left, it's Campbell, and he'll stop. 6:54 to go first half. And Ohio on top 24-21 on Norfolk State. DePaul and Florida State follow. It is Simmons. Gets beneath the foul line. Corner right, Seti for three. Book it. For Treg, 27-21. Ohio on top of the made three. Bobcats 6th of the day in 10 attempts. Seti has 8. It is Robinson over to the left side now. Beyond the arc on the left wing, it's Long. Now Short with it at the point. Shoots a three. Missed it, bricked it, rebound, blocked. Outlets finally to Jerron Simmons. Angles to the top, lost the ball, picked it back up. 6:14 to go first half. 27-21 Ohio. At the top, it's Simmons. Beautiful pass into the post. Campbell laid it in. A high bouncer from the point to left of the paint. And Tone finished. And Ohio has an 8-point advantage, 29-21. Campbell has 9. Ohio 4 of its last 4. A 7-0 run in the last 90 seconds. Left of the paint, Norfolk State. Shot no good from Long. Rebound, Jordan Dardis kind of protected himself with 2 elbows. Simmons, look away past to Seti, who laid it up, and goaltending. 31-21. Ooh, Jerron Simmons dropping dimes here in the Virgin Islands. Ohio on top by 10, 31-21. You got to have good court vision. You have to have the ability to see through traffic and know how much speed on a pass you need and where to deliver it. And Jerron has that ability. Ohio is on top by 10. It's a 9-0 run. Taylor foul line right for Norfolk State. And he got ran into by Jordan Dardis. If he didn't think he fouled him, I mean, come on. It was basically his shoulder into Wade's shoulder. Foul on Dardis. Team foul number 6 on Ohio. 5:28 to go for the first half. And Ohio's lead is 10, 31-21. Norfolk State to inbound. Game 2 in the all-time series. Robinson throws it in. It is Taylor, now up to the point. They're 1-2, lost Indiana State yesterday. Quickly to the goal, it's Oliver. Ooh, he got a good first step into the lane, scooped it up and in with a little arc, 31-23. Ohio's lead is 8, 5:15 to go first half. And Norfolk State has 9 from Taylor. Ohio has 10 from Seti, 7 from Campbell. Simmons at the point, crossover dribble, pop-up, head of the key, jumper is rimming off. Rebound Butler for Norfolk State. Free throws kept them in it yesterday against the Sycamores. At the top, it's Taylor. Free space to the UVI logo. Handoff, layup no good. Rebound Ohio, and here come the Cats. Simmons eyes the floor, eyes up, into the post. Laster right-hand hook after one dribble is good. Again, a floor vision for Jerron Simmons. The Houston transfer is not looking down, he's looking up. And Ohio's lead is 10, 33-23. a lot of assists. 8 already for Jerron Simmons. That's a game. He had 8 yesterday. Butler into the post. Right back out. Foul line jumper. Nope. That's a reason why he doesn't shoot very often. He lets out a yell as he missed the shot. Simmons breaks everybody down to the rim. Layup. No. Follow. Yes for Big Tone. 35-23. Cats up a dozen. 4:06 to go. First half. Timeout. Norfolk State. It is a 30 that will be extended to a media, and we'll take it too. Cats up a dozen for the second time today. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
So nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet St. Thomas, nice. So nice, so nice. Send cry full of pure vibes. So nice, so nice. Send John a real paradise. So nice, so proud to be from the Virgin Islands and the whole place nice.
To experience your Virgin Islands nice, book one of our packages today.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
For the technical difficulties, welcome back to the Virgin Islands. Phone line kicked us off the air, but we're back with you. 37-23. Ohio's lead is 14 as Wadley Montpremier gets the ball in the paint, and he traveled as he tried to make a move on one of their bigs. Norfolk State is 0 for its last 4 from the field, 1 for its last 8. Scoring drought, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Ohio is on a 15-2 run over the last 5, 6-0 over the last 2. 2:34 to go for the first half, and Ohio on top 37-23. So If you figure where Ohio's up by 14, that's how close it was earlier. Ohio was on top by a dozen. Norfolk State came back. Now Ohio's pulled away again. Robinson, a guard for Norfolk State, goes left of the paint, shoots a brick. Rebound, Laster. Laster, Simmons, Montpremier, block. And Seti for the green and white. Simmons on the left wing, up to the top now and stops. Left side, Seti, not shy, shoots a three and missed it strong. Hit off the top of the basket and hits off the shot clock. Points to himself and says that's his bad. And actually, I think Ohio's bench thought that he was saying that he wanted to come out. He didn't. He just said, my bad on the shot. And so Seti will sit down, and Kenny Kaminsky comes in for Ohio. Bobcats on top 14, 37-23. Florida State and DePaul are next. At the top and driving now, it is Short. Gets it high on the right, guarded by Laster. Behind a screen, Kaminsky picks him up. Now Short against Laster again. The shot's no good. In the paint, off the front iron, foul in Ohio. Laster was tracking the play, and he bumped him. Team foul number 7, and the first on Mike. Again, sorry about the phone line difficulties today. We made it through without a whole lot of issues yesterday. On the island, Short to the line. Free throw is good. And that ends that 15-2 run. Norfolk State with the made free throw. Next one is good, too. 1:53 to go for the first half. 37-25. They'll press after the made free throws, and Ohio stops with block in the backcourt. Now Simmons will break the pressure on the right sideline, and a foul on Norfolk State. Zeno Robinson, the guard from Georgia, and that will put Ohio to the foul line. Again, Bobcat football on Tuesday against Northern Illinois. That's a big game for the Huskies. If they win it, they're MAC West champions. If Ohio wins it, the Bobcats will have 8 wins and go to a bowl game with a whole lot of momentum. On the air at 6:30 from DeKalb for a kick at 7:30 on Tuesday. Bobcat volleyball is at the Convo tonight as Ohio is playing in the Mid-American Conference Tournament. That is a 7:30 start at the Convo. Ohio and Kent State. 1:45 to go here. Simmons to the foul line. 38-25 Ohio, 39-25 Ohio. Cats on top by 14. Those web streams are via the MAC and OhioBobcats.com. Jake Kermata on the call there. Left wing beyond the arc, it is Short. Now hands it off left sideline now, it's Oliver. To Robinson on the right. For 1 and 2, Norfolk State. They try to backdoor, and the ball is deflected by Simmons. He just popped his right hand up there, knocked the ball away, flies it down the floor to Block, who lays it in. That's good floor readiness by Gavin Block to break down the floor on a transition play, to eye the pass that's coming, and to finish with the lay-in. Ohio on top 16, 41-25. At the top, it's Long. Decks it to the foul line. Goes to the lane to the goal. Missed the layup. Right hand, left side. Rebound, Ohio. Simmons leads the break. Corner right block for 3. Bang for Gavin Block. The Lincoln rail splitter splits the twine. And Ohio on top 19. 44-25. 53 seconds left for the first half. And Ohio's been in this position before. Up 19 yesterday on Tulsa. Up 19 on Norfolk State today. What will happen at the end of this one today? Heartbreak again? Or can you distance yourself from Norfolk State? They're one of their last 10 from the field. This is not a hot shooting ball club, and in fact, yesterday, they shot it at 34%. 2 of 9 from 3. Today, 32%. That's 8 of 25. Ohio is 15 of 29 from the field. 7 of 12 from 3, 7 of 9 from the foul stripe. They're playing the Macarena. The beach zone is behind the bucket to our right here. They got a tiki hut. They got a bar over there. They got lots of cool stuff. I might need to pop over there for a chance to make the second half portion of the broadcast a little bit more interesting. 48 seconds left. Norfolk State with the ball. They cross the timeline. It's Robinson. Over to the left wing now beyond the arc. It's Long. Holds it on his left hip. Now a drive on Doug Taylor, and Doug guarded by fouling, and he punches the basket support because he knew that he fouled. It's his first team foul. 8 free throws coming up for Norfolk State. They played South Carolina before they got to the island. Everybody got here on Wednesday. They lost to the Gamecocks in the opener 84-69, beat Washington Adventist 78-58. And then the loss yesterday. Free throw no good from Long. Rebound Taylor. And Ohio will have it. Differential of about 9 seconds. Game clock to shot clock. 44-25. Ohio with the lead. Simmons crossover dribble. Recrosses. Got all crossed up and gives it to Seti. Right back to the Houston transfer. 5 points, 9 assists, 1 rebound for Duran in the first half. James Gullen into the ball game for Ohio as well as they space the floor. Simmons tried to get to the middle to Taylor, and the pass is thrown away. And that's quickly for a flying dunk for Taylor for Norfolk State. Man, he threw that down to Sean Taylor. 6 seconds left in the first half. Left side, Gullen for 3. Bang! And hello, 20-point lead at halftime. 47-27. He splashed that down in his first minute on the floor. Ohio 47. Norfolk State 27. The Wendy's halftime report is next. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Before half two, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Thank you. Bobcat basketball after the start of the second half. 47-27 Bobcats. Starters back on the floor for both ball clubs against the 2-3 zone for Norfolk State. Simmons throws high on the right to Kaminsky. Now to the foul line, Campbell. The ball knocked away. It was good defense by Norfolk State. Xania Robinson in the front court. Taylor left side. Deshaun Taylor against the double team. Throws high on the right to Bungay. Corner right three is good. From their best player, Jeff Short. And it's 47-30. Ohio back to a 17-point cushion. Short has 8, 11 for Taylor, and then just a handful of scoring from a couple other guys. 10 points for Seti at halftime, 10 assists for Jerron Simmons. A couple of notes on that from Mike Ashcraft coming up momentarily. Campbell left wing, hands it off to Simmons. Simmons at the top and throws back left now to Seti. Seti left of the paint to Campbell, and Campbell goes up and he hooked on his defender, and that is his second, team foul number 1. 18:56 to go. Ohio 47, Norfolk State 30. This is the 4th career game in double figures for Trey Seti. Jerron Simmons with a career high in assists. The last Ohio player with 10 assists. Don't have to really guess too hard here. DJ Cooper against Western Michigan on March 15, 2013. Norfolk State ball, corner left. It is Short, runs left of the paint. Ran over a defender, but a foul on Ohio. A blocking foul on the Bobcats. It's on Kyrie Harley. Harley with his first team foul, number 2. 18:41 to carry, and Ohio's lead is 17. Norfolk State inbounds, Short, pocket left for 3. Bang. That is their 4th made 3 in 9 attempts. They hit 2 yesterday. They lost to Indiana State, 47-33. Ohio's lead is 14. Remember, Ohio was up yesterday by 19 and lost the game. It is Harley at the top, left wing now to Simmons. Now Campbell sets a screen for Jerron, who comes up to the point. Throws it back left. It's Seti. The zone is strengthening up a little bit more for Norfolk State now. Right wing Harley drives baseline right, shoots a long 2, no good. Tipped down to the floor on the rebound, and here come the Spartans. Out of the MEAC, picked near the top of that league. Hampton, Norfolk State, UNC, A&T, and Maryland Eastern Shore, the top 4. Layup no good, but a follow finish for Norfolk State from Xania Robinson, and Ohio's lead that once was 20 at halftime is at 12, and 47-35. Harley on the right for Ohio. Kaminsky right wing, back up to the top. Eastern Michigan plays zone. Norfolk State is a green team as well. Campbell out to Harley, over to the left side, Simmons. Back over to Harley on the right, Campbell at the top for 3, and bang! It took forever to get there, and it nearly hit the top of the building, but it came down through, and Ohio is back up by 15, 50-35. Left side, it's Short for Norfolk State. Drives left wing, in deep, had the shot partially blocked, goes out of bounds. It's off of Ohio. Tony Campbell disagrees. And it will be Spartan basketball. They are 1-2 on the year. Ohio is 2-1. Off of the inbound, they look and throw. Left wing with it. Back up to the top, Butler, a big, who ball fakes, drives on Campbell, and he traveled it. Turnover for Norfolk State. That is turn number 7 for them. Ohio has had 9. So that's 32 turnovers in this tournament. 3 minutes old in half 2. Ohio's lead is 15, 50-35. DePaul and Florida State to follow. The Blue Demons lost yesterday to South Carolina. Florida State lost to Hofstra. Corner right, Seti traveled it. Turnover 10. Got a little happy feet and has a word for Butler. And Butler actually told him he didn't travel. And Seti said, I agree. Turnover Ohio. 16:49 to go. Bobcats up 15. 11 for Taylor, 11 for Short for Norfolk State. Taylor has it at the top, wears 4 in yellow on that white uniform top. Butler post left, back up to the top. It is Short. First teamer in the MEAC, drives past Harley, leaves it low to Butler, rocks the rim with 2 hands. And it's 13 the lead, 50-37. Butler had 19 points, 14 boards, and 6 blocks against Washington Adventist earlier this year. Left side, it's Simmons for Ohio. Up to the top, between the leg dribble. Now Campbell catches left of the paint, ran over his defender, and that's the third foul on Tony Campbell. To go along with 12 points and 5 of 8 shooting. Third foul on the Bobcats here in half two. 16-12 to go. Ohio's lead is 13, 50-37. Bobcat basketball on the radio is on TuneIn with the free TuneIn app. Play-by-play broadcast coaches shows and replays of games. On TuneIn, /Ohio Bobcats. TuneIn.com /Ohio Bobcats. Taylor drives baseline right for Norfolk State. Got it up on Wadley Montpremier, who just checked in, and he banked it in. And it's down to 11, 50-39. It was a 20-point lead at halftime. They've got a little confidence here in half two, do the Spartans from the Hampton Roads. At the top, it's Simmons. Skips it right corner. Harley drives on his defender, and a foul on Butler, who lets out a yell. Hand check brings us to immediate timeout. 50-39. Ohio's lead is 11 at 15:42 to carry. Game 2 of the tournament at the U.S. Virgin Islands. The Paradise Jam on the Ohio IMG Sports Network.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
So nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet St. Thomas, nice. So nice, so nice. Send cry full of pure vibes. So nice, so nice. Send John a real paradise. So nice, so proud to be from the Virgin Islands and the whole place nice.
To experience your Virgin Islands nice, book one of our packages today.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Back to the Paradise Jam, the beautiful island of St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. This island is home to the oldest Jewish community in the Western Hemisphere. The St. Thomas Synagogue is the second oldest of its kind on U.S. soil. Wow. Ohio has it, up by 11 at 50-39. 15:36 to go for the game. The lead was 20 at halftime. Simmons at the top against the zone. Block checked in for Ohio. Gavin Block, the freshman from Lincoln, Illinois, hit a 3 in the first half. Has it at the point now. Head and shoulder fake. Runs right of the paint. Hands it off Kaminsky. Pocket right for 3. No. Block on the rebound. Scoops it to Kaminsky, who banked it in. Oh, yes. A behind the back from Block to Kaminsky. And Ohio's lead is 13 again, 52-39. Short over to the right corner. High on the right side for Norfolk State is Deshaun Taylor. Now to Short at the top. Robert Jones, a third-year head coach at Norfolk State. Done a nice job there. They went to the tournament in 2011-12, beat Missouri. Taylor runs to the goal. Banking shot, yes, on Wadley Montpremier, who was late to cover. 52-41. Ohio's lead is 11. 14:45 to go, and that's going to take a while. Jordan Dardis checked in for Ohio last time out. 2-3 zone, Norfolk State. Simmons to Dardis at the top. Back over to the left side. Simmons decks it to the foul line. Teardrop of the right hand. Pinballed out of there. Montpremier on the rebound, and he banked it in. Wadley with 2 big buckets in this ballgame, and Ohio's up by a baker's dozen again, 54-41. Robinson across the timeline now. Sam Frere on Ohio's bench, trying to get the crowd all pumped up. Maybe about 50 to 60 Bobcat fans here. Left side with the basketball, and up to the top. Taylor steps up and shoots and bangs down a 3. Norfolk State's down 10, 54-44. That is the fifth made 3 for Norfolk State. Ohio 9-15 from 3, shooting 52% from the 4. Norfolk State shooting 46. Kaminsky at the top has 8 points. Now Simmons left wing, 10 assists, 1 rebound. Left side Kaminsky for 3, in and out, no. Rebound short. Here comes Norfolk State. They could get this to single digits on this trip. Short tripped high on the right by Simmons as he tried to turn on the Jets. 13:42 to go. Ohio up by 10, 54-44. Treg in. Kenny Kaminsky out for Ohio. Congratulations to Bob Bolden's women's basketball team, beating Florida Gulf Coast 69-57 in Akron yesterday and winning over Winthrop today 75-54. So the Bobcats are 2-1 on the season now. Trip to Nashville coming up for Thanksgiving. Taylor left wing, and he traveled as he was working around the arc against Gavin Block. Bobcat women's basketball on WOUB-AM and OhioBobcats.com. Next against Indiana on the 27th. They'll play either Austin Peay or Vanderbilt down there in Nashville for game 2. Ohio on top 10, 54-44. Dardis over to the left wing to Deron Simmons. Behind a screen from Block, right side, Dardis for 3. No, off and to the left. Rebound short. And he'll run into the front court now. Norfolk State down 10. Short, their best player. Throws over to the right sideline now. Head and shoulder fake and a drive. Into the post, it's Charles Oliver. Now Robinson back to Oliver at the top. Trying to go back door, fumbled the dribble. Now he drives on Dardis, and a whistle and a foul. He'll go to the line. Dardis and Montpremier were down there. They'll call it on Jordy. And that is team foul number 5 on Ohio. 13:08 to go. The third on Dardis. Mike Laster will check into the ball game now for Ohio. The Bobcats just can't guard without fouling, particularly in second halves. It is being called tighter, of course, but it has been an issue. Free throw, yes, for Oliver, who wears 20 at a career-high 21 points against South Carolina. Laster in, Dardis out. Bobcat volleyball will be played at 8:30 tonight at the Convocation Center. 7:30 Athens time, 8:30 here against Kent State in the semifinals of the Mid-American Conference Tournament. That will be webcast on mac-sports.com and ohiobobcats.com. Free throw good. Ohio's lead is 8, 54-46. Bobcats need to go on a little bit of a run. They were up by 20 at halftime. Simmons skips right of the paint. Seti corner right. Left-hand dribble, backs it up. 18 to shoot. Now it's Simmons off on the right side. Behind a screen. Now to the left side block, and he traveled. It was a pass fake to Seti. Moved to the right, didn't put the ball down on the deck. And a turnover. And Norfolk State's bench is fired up a little bit. Out of the MEAC. And game number 2 in the all-time series. Ohio won 92-56 on New Year's Eve 2010. They've been to the CIT the last 3 years. On the right side, it's short. Probes the defense, gets in deep. Off-balance shot, no good, but a follow is there. Low on the right-hand side. Deshaun Taylor makes it a 6-point game. Ohio was up 20. 12:24 to go. Ohio was up 19 yesterday on Tulsa and lost. Block on the right, corner right, Seti for 3. Bang for Treg. Flexes a bit as he runs down the floor, says let's go. Needed that triple badly, 57-48. Oliver, pump pass over to the right side to short. Drives against 3, fell down, tripping foul. I think it's on Laster. 12:03 to go. Ohio's lead is 9, 57-48. Treg Seti with 13. Again, this is the 4th time in his career that he's been in double figures. Tony Campbell in with 3 fouls. Wadley Montpremier out. That foul, by the way, was on Laster, his second. Team foul number 6. Norfolk State starting to get a little hotter from the field. 5 of its last 6. Short, baseline right. Against Laster, backs it up with the left hand. Works sideline right. Now back up to the top, Xenia Robinson. Robinson, eye to eye with Simmons. He'll get it back after a touch. Left of the paint, throws it back to Taylor. Head and shoulder fake on Seti. 13 to shoot. Outside, it's short. Guarded by Laster. Blew past him. Against Seti now. Banker, no. Tip in, yes. 57-50. The tip in right in front of the rack for Taylor. 11:31 to go. Media timeout coming now after a foul off the ball on Norfolk State. They called it on whom? They called it on Alex Long. It is his second, team foul number 2. 11:31 to go. Ohio 57, Norfolk State 50. From the Virgin Islands with love, this is the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Basketball after the timeout. Ohio is really bottled up by the zone defense and pressure from Norfolk State. 57-50 Bobcats addressing the goal to our right as we watch courtside of the University of the Virgin Islands. It is Simmons at the top over to the left side. Kaminsky drives baseline left, leaves it low to Tone. Catches, layup, no. Lost the rebound, loose on the floor. Tie up coming, no. Norfolk State just comes out of there. Short, running 2-on-2 in the lane. Oh, a beautiful scoop with the right hand on the left side. And it is 57-52. Short's a pretty good ball player. You can see why he's one of the best in the MEAC. And Ohio was up by 20, up by 5 right now. Simmons at the foul line, crossover dribble, bumped and fouled by Norfolk State's Robinson. Bobcat basketball supported by the Ohio Highway Patrol as part of the Ohio Highway Patrol's effort to contribute to a safer Ohio. Troopers are cracking down on impaired drivers. Remember to always plan ahead and designate a sober driver and insist every one of the vehicles buckled up. Drive sober or get pulled over. Bucket on a lay-in for Ohio, 59-52. Cats up 7, 10:40 to go for the first half. Rather for the ball game. Block on the layup. He has 10, by the way. And Ohio's lead is 7. Half 2, game 2 from the Virgin Islands. On the right side with the ball, it's Taylor. Pop-up jumper right of the paint, no good. Rebound, Gavin Block. Running with Simmons, Campbell, Setti, and Kaminsky. Simmons got tied up, gets it to Block. Skip right side, Setti steps up and bangs down a 3. 2 big threes in the last 3 minutes for Treg Setti. 62-52, Ohio on top by 10. Setti has 16 on 4 of 6 shooting from 3. Right wing 3, Norfolk State. Oliver, no good. Rebound down to the floor, Taylor. Short at the top. Jump pass over to the right. Back to the left, Short for 3. No, he was off balance and he missed it off to the right. Rebound block. Simmons has it in the backcourt now. 9:47 to go. Ohio on top 10, 62-52. Block, point 3. No, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3. We've seen that a couple of times in this tournament already. Block is fouled by Robinson for Norfolk State. 9:42 to go. 62-52 Ohio. So Gavin Block will go to the foul line. And I really think that Jerron Simmons should get an assist on that dump back pass to get Gavin to the line if he hits one of these free throws. Free throw up and down. 63-52. Bobcats back at the Convo December the 1st against Marshall. On the air at 7 that night. Block with 2 more. That pinballed out. Had a good conversation with his father today, Central Illinois guy from Bloomington. Went to Normal Community High School I know pretty well. Good group of parents on this trip. Good to have them here. Block will have 1 more. 63-52. Ohio's lead is 11. 9:42 to carry. Slight knee bend for Block, and he got it. Hit 2 of 3. Ohio up by a dozen. 64-52. Seton Hall, Maryland, New Mexico, and Marquette, the past 4 champions of this tournament. Winner of this game will not win the championship, but can go 2-1 if they get this one and the next one. Norfolk State with the ball, and they'll throw it left side to Robinson. Guarded by Simmons. Whistle and a foul on a hold on Dardis. It will be his 4th. Team foul number 7. Free throws coming up. 9:24 to go. Ohio's lead is 12. Been a great stay. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 3:30 on takeoff. Going to Atlanta, then Columbus, and then that drive into the land of corn and snow in DeKalb. If Ohio wins today, it's 4 o'clock Eastern time on Monday. If it loses, 1:30 Eastern time on Monday. Free throw good by Short for Norfolk State. He has 14 points, 64-53. Weather's been beautiful. They do get hurricanes from time to time here, not just the Tulsa variety. Hurricane Maryland in 95, Hugo in 89. Second free throw no good, but Norfolk State got the rebound and a foul on the way up, or the ball was just tipped out of bounds. It is off of Ohio. It will be Norfolk State ball. And Maryland, a lot of damage here in 95. Hugo, of course, made its way through the Gulf. On the right side with the ball, it's Short. Dribbles right at the paint, into the lane. Scoop layup, no. And he lets out a yell. He thought he should have hit that. Rebound Ohio, here come the Cats. At the top, it's Simmons, left of the paint. Corner left, blocked for 3, rimmed out. Rebound, push-off foul on Norfolk State's gonna stay right here. 9:06 to go. Ohio 64, Norfolk State 53. We'll call the foul on Butler. Jordan Butler, that is his third. Simmons on the inbound, baseline right. They lost yesterday 70-61 to Indiana State. The Valley got a big win today. Northern Iowa over North Carolina in Cedar Falls. Out high, it's Trikesetti, and he says, let's get a good shot. Simmons on a bounce to the palm trees at the Paradise Jam logo at midcourt. Double team on, out high. He's in trouble, and he was fouled. He was trying to call a timeout, and the Norfolk State fans are fired up, mad. Behind the scorer's table at half court. They'll call the foul on Norfolk State. That's team foul number 6. Charles Oliver on the foul, it's his first. 64-53, Ohio's lead is 11. Sideline left, blocked to inbound. It's Simmons in the backcourt now. Ohio up by 11, was up by 20 at halftime. It got into single digits a couple times. Dumped down Simmons to block, who missed the layup. Campbell got the rebound, goes up, missed the layup, but he's fouled. You know, we were able to see DJ Cooper just hand out assists to everybody during his Bobcat career. Simmons has a lot of DJ in his game, just his ability to make passes on altered passes. When he's contested, he could get the ball out. Campbell to the foul line, he'll shoot 2, free throw no good. Foul on Deshaun Taylor is his third, team foul number 7. Of course, DJ, the all-time assist king in Ohio University. And Nick Kellogg, of course, right there too. Campbell to the line, free throw good, 65-53. Ohio on top by a dozen, 8:37 to carry. Bobcats up by 12. Left side, Robinson. Pivot foots his left foot. He nearly dragged it across that visit usvi.com insignia. Now it's Oliver. Push pass right side, underneath the goal, stolen away by Block. Gets it sideline left to Simmons. Simmons back to the bucket, pedals it back out now. 8:14 to go. Ohio up by a dozen, 65-53. Left corner, it's a Kaminsky 3. It's no good. Rebound Taylor for Norfolk State. Taylor to Robinson. Robinson out high. Drives and hands it off now. And back over to the right wing. Taylor, corner left. Oliver stepped out of bounds. Media timeout now. 65-53 Ohio, 7:57 to go. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
So nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet Santa Ma's nice. So nice, so nice. Send cry full of pure vibes. So nice, so nice. Send John a real paradise. So nice, so proud to be from the Virgin Islands and the whole place nice.
To experience your Virgin Islands nice, book one of our packages today.
So nice, so nice. Sweet, sweet Santa Ma's nice. So nice, so nice. Send cry full of pure vibes.
Bobcat basketball is supported by Follins University Bookstore, serving the Ohio University community at 63 South Court Street in Athens. The Saul Phillips Show is at Latitude 39 on December the 3rd. That's a Thursday night, on the air from 6 until 7 at Ohio University's Bakers Center. 7:44 to go. Ohio 65, Norfolk State 53. Game 2 of the Paradise Jam for Ohio. Simmons on the right wing, skips it left side to block, and he bangs down a 3. That was a looping pass from Jerron Simmons. Just floated through the air so gently, and it got to Block, who calmly stroked that triple, and Ohio on top by 15. Wadley Montpremier checked in at the immediate timeout for Ohio. Works with Seti and Block, Kaminsky and Simmons. Jerron has 12 assists now. High in the right, it's Taylor for Norfolk State. Back to the left, Robinson for 3. Yes. And a timeout for the Spartans. It will be a 30 extended to a full, and we'll take it 2. 68-56, Ohio up by a dozen. 7:07 to go. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Ohio basketball after the timeout. They beat the timer to get it across the timeline. Pressure for Norfolk State here. Ohio on top 68-56. 6:54 to go from the University of the Virgin Islands and the Paradise Jam. Out high at Simmons. Look away pass into the post to Block, who laid it in. A whip of a pass after they whipped in Nene during the timeout. He flew it down quickly underneath the goal for a beautiful lay-in, and Ohio's up 14. At the top, it's Taylor all the way in deep. Goes up, blocked away by Wadley. He blocked without fouling. And Kaminsky has the ball. 6:26 to carry. Simmons at the top behind a screen to the foul line in the lane of the goal, and he's fouled as he missed the layup. He'll go to the line. 6:20 to go. Ohio on top 70-56. Simmons with 5 points, 1 rebound, 13 assists. Gavin Block has 17, by the way. Treg Seti has 16. Norfolk State is one of its last 7 from the field. 20 points for Taylor, 14 for Short for Norfolk State. Simmons hits the free throw. We'll have one more. Ohio was on top by 20 at halftime. Gavin Block with 17. One more coming up for Jerron. Free throw good. 72-56, 6:20 to go. Ohio on top by 16. Robinson across the timeline for white-clad Norfolk State. They're 1-2 on the season. Back over to the right sideline, it is Short. Drives on Seti against 2. Teardrop shot, no good. Rebound, Long goes up, and the ball ripped away by Campbell. Starts a break. Simmons drives, takes it himself, goes to the rim and missed the layup. Rebound Long, outlet Oliver. Here comes Norfolk State. 5:53 to go. Left wing Oliver bangs down to 3. 72-59. Ohio's lead is 13. Oliver with 9. In the backcourt, a foul. Simmons got the ball, and he was fouled. And that is team foul number 7 on Norfolk State. Number 8 on Norfolk State. Actually, there was no foul there. They just said the ball trickled out of bounds. It will be Ohio ball. Now Ohio runs the baseline. The ball is taken away by Oliver, but a foul coming on Norfolk State. Thought there was a foul on the previous inbounds play, but there wasn't, but there is one here. 5:43 to go. Ohio on top 72-59. Seti comes out. Jordan Dardis in. 13 for Campbell. 16 for Seti. 17 for Block. Kenny Kaminsky has 8. 7 for Jerron Simmons, who is at the line in front of us and to our right. Jerron hits the first free throw. 73-59. Ohio up by 14. AthensOhio.com, proud sponsors of the Bobcats and a resource for what's happening in Athens. AthensOhio.com. Simmons with one more. Good release, and the righty flipped it in. 74-59. Ohio's lead is 15. Cats are up by 20 at the break. It got into single digits a couple of times, but Ohio's pulled away. At the top and over the left side, Xavier Robinson gets all the way in deep against Campbell, and Campbell hacked him as the little guy went below the goal and to the left. Foul on Tony is 4th. Team foul number 8 on Ohio. Free throws coming up for Robinson. Robinson for Norfolk State. Wears 2 in yellow on that white uniform top. Free throw up and it rimmed off. Got this question a lot from a couple of fans. How's the government work here? Well, it's kind of like a state and local sort of thing. It's a territory of the U.S. They have a governor here. They have a non-voting member of the House of Representatives. They can't vote for the presidency here in the territory of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Free throw is good by Robinson, 74-60. Ohio's lead is 14. 5:30 to go. Dardis breaks the pressure easily with Block. Now to Kaminsky. Ball fake, spins, knocked over a defender. Blocking foul. It's on Butler, and he is done. Butler got ran over, but a foul on Butler. That is his 5th. He's out. Team foul 10. 74-60. Ohio's lead is 14. And with 5:25 to go, Ohio's over to their bench. The officials are talking now. Norfolk State standing around 2. And they'll say he was in the act of shooting, and so he'll go to the line to shoot 2, but he would have anyway on the 10th foul on Norfolk State anyway. Kenny Kaminsky goes to the foul line for the Bobcats. Butler out of the ball game for Norfolk State. And looks like Deshaun Taylor will check in for the Spartans. Brought a handful of fans behind their bench and scores table here. Everybody's staying at the same property, so everybody's seeing all the other schools throughout the course of the stay. Team will come back on Tuesday. They've got a catamaran trip on Tuesday morning. I will miss that on game day in DeKalb. It's going to be really weird for me to listen to the ball game on Monday. I got to be honest with you. We will have a capable fill-in, either the fill-in for Florida State or South Carolina's basketball voice, depending on how the bracketing works out. 5:25 to go. To the line goes Kenny Kaminsky. Ohio's 13 gets the first free throw, 75-60. Back into the ball game for Norfolk State is Devontae Banner, backup shooting guard for NSU. Kaminsky to the foul line for Ohio with one more. Hit it, 76-60. Cats clad in black today. Saul Phillips in a white polo and khaki pants watching at Ohio's bench. Banner gets it high on the right side, backing up and working left. It's Alex Long. Back to Short on the right point. Now to Oliver, left wing. Ball fake got blocked up. Up to the point, it's Short for 3, bang. 76-63, 5:02 to go. Pressure coming for Norfolk State. And Ohio breaks it easily again. Dardis right wing to block. Whipping bouncer into the post for a dunk by Wadley Montpremier. A long bounce pass and a finish for Wadley. The Miami native enjoying his time around palm trees again. Ohio up 15. And he gets a block on the other end. Oliver trying to reverse it left to right. Wadley just stuck his paw up there and knocked it away. Block right wing 3. No, flat off the iron. Wadley tracks the rebound down left of the paint. Ball fake and throws it out to Duran. He'll take the air out of the ball now. Block on the right. Now to Kaminsky, open from here to Athens, and bang! And Ohio is rolling on Norfolk State again. 81-63 Bobcats, 4:15 to go. He might not have wanted to shoot it that early in the shot clock, but he was so open he couldn't help but shoot the ball. Ohio up 18. Taylor goes down the lane. Wadley blocked the ball away. Gavin Block on the rebound. Ohio down the floor. Montpremier lets it bounce. Hands it off now to Block. He lost the ball. Norfolk State down the floor now. Taylor to the rim, and he dunks it home. 3:52 to go. Ohio up 16, 81-65. Bobcats trying to go 1-1 in this tournament. Montpremier in the lane. Lost it on the way up. Picked up by Simmons for Ohio. Immediate timeout coming up. Kaminsky to the left side to Dardis. Blows past his defender, and Simmons will back it up now to the timeline. Nods his head confidently. And he works on Short, and Short fouled him. And that brings us to our final media timeout. 3:26 to go. Ohio 81, Norfolk State 65. This is the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Back to the University of the Virgin Islands. Ohio on top, 81-65. 3:26 to carry on this Saturday night in St. Thomas. There's a real fun area of the island called Red Hook that has about, 10, maybe more establishments that go into the wee hours of the night. I'd like for some of the crew to head down there, not the players, of course, but some of the traveling party to go down there tonight. I was down there the other night. It's a good time. Very fun travel party and a fun group down there as well. Jerron Simmons will go to the foul line for Ohio. 81-65 Cats up by 16. Simmons splashes the free throw down. He'll have one more. Jerron's going to get a double-double here. And we've talked to him for each open, and we might talk to him in postgame, but Gavin Block's had a pretty good ball game. He leads Ohio in points with 17. Simmons hit the free throw. He now has a double-double. 10 points, 13 assists. 83-65. Ohio on top. 3:26 to go. Simmons out. And James Gollin is in for Ohio. On Robinson for Norfolk State. And a whistle and a foul as Block was trying to fight through his screen. And he ran over Short. So that is foul number 9 on Ohio. The first on Gavin Block to go along with his 17 points. Ohio's played a lot of guys again, just sparing minutes for Laster and Doug Taylor. Kyrie Harley did start, but he's 0 for 2 from the field. He does have a foul, and that's it. Free throw good for Short, 83-66. Ohio's lead is 17. One more. Yes. 83-67. Cats on top by 16. Dardis in the backcourt to Gullin. Running with Block, Seti, and Campbell. Dardis loops it over to the right sideline to Seti, who's had a really nice ball game today. 16 points, and Treg would like to call a timeout. Right in front of us, the official agrees. 3:07 to go, and Ohio's up 83-67. It will be a 30-second timeout, and Ohio will inbound the ball right in front of us. So again, a win today means Ohio's going to play at 4 Eastern time on Monday. If Ohio did lose, it would have been a 1:30 tip time, but 4 o'clock on Monday. on the air at 3:30 here. I'll be listening, much like you all will. Bobcat football against Northern Illinois on Tuesday night in DeKalb. Hopefully they have all the snow cleared out. They got dumped on there in my home state. Gavin Blocks had a pretty nice ball game. He inbounds right in front of us. 3:07 to go. Ohio on top, 83-67. Gullen in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Chest-high right-hand dribble. Now to Dardis. Dardis out high, works over to the right, double team on, and he's bumped by Short. And a foul on him is his third. Taylor for Norfolk State is 22. Short has 19. Ohio will shoot free throws here. 2:56 to go. Ohio on top, 83-67. DePaul and Florida State waiting in the wings here. Bobcat fans, great friends, go the extra mile and designate a driver. 1-800-TAXI-CAB, Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 21 means 21. Jordan Dardis isn't 21 yet. He's got a ways to go. Free throw good. 84-67. Obviously, this doesn't make yesterday better, but it certainly makes you a little happier after losing that 19-point lead to Tulsa. But you had a real good shot to beat a good ball club yesterday, and the Cats didn't. But right now, they have controlled a controllable ball club. 85-67, Ohio with the lead. Norfolk State might be an NCAA tournament team by winning their league this year. They went a couple of years ago. They've been in the CIT the last 3 years. Long foul line left. Shoots and it rimmed out. Rebound Treg-Setti. Treg's played hard. 16 points, now 4 rebounds as he skips into the front court. As Dardis has it at the timeline. Dardis around to the right side, push past to Setti, 2:29 to go. Block, baseline right against the double team. Now scoops it to Campbell, who hands it off to Setti. Now on the left wing, it's Gullen. Back up to the point, Dardis, 7 to shoot. Setti, left wing 3. Short, just barely got to the rim. Long tip on the rebound, block. Gets it to Setti, who saves it in baseline right. Ohio will reset. 2:08 to go. Cats on top, 85-67. Dardis off on the left side. 2 minutes exactly to go. Campbell sets a screen. Left side Gullen against Taylor for Norfolk State. And he'll get it to Block. Driving baseline left. Hands it off to Gullen. Shot fake. Got a man up. Shot hit the underside of the rim, but Campbell gets the rebound. And Ohio is going to bleed about a minute off this clock. Left side Block for 3. No, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3 free throws again. That's the second time today. The ovation you hear is for Drew Crabtree, who will check into the ball game for Ohio. They called the foul on Norfolk State's Deshaun Taylor, preseason second team in the MEAC. Blocked to the line. He could get to 20 here if he hits all 3. First one up, pinballed out. He'll have 2 more. 1:41 to go. 85-67, Ohio is up big on Norfolk State. Second free throw for Block, got it. Laster in, Doug Taylor in, Treg-Setti out for Ohio, Campbell out for Ohio. This is a good response today for the Cats after letting it slip yesterday against the Golden Hurricane. Block to the line. Free throw up and down. He has 19 points, 87-67, and Block out of the game. 19 for Gavin Block, the freshman from Lincoln, Illinois. About an hour away from Bloomington Normal. Hour and 45 away from St. Louis, maybe 2 hours. Left side with the ball beyond the arc for Norfolk State, and a foul on Drew Crabtree, actually. Justin Peebles-Jennings. So Taylor will go to the foul line. Crabtree on the foul for Ohio. Taylor to the stripe for Norfolk State. Free throw in. Sam Frayer checks into the ball game for the Bobcats. And Jalen McDonald in for Ohio. Laster out, Dardis out. 1:31 to go. Ohio 87, Norfolk State 68. McDonald, the freshman from Streetsboro, Ohio. Free throw good. Frayer in, the sophomore from Cincinnati. Wears 21 in green on the black uniform top. 87-69. Ohio on top by 18 with 1:27 to go. Monday at 4 o'clock is up next. Gullen out high. McDonald on the right wing. Corner right now, it is Crabtree. And they'll work the perimeter. Baseline left. Frayer to McDonald. Layup, yes. Sam Frayer dropping that dime like he's Jerron Simmons. 89-69 Ohio. 1:04 to go for the game. Keeley into the ball game for Norfolk State. Brian Keeley, point guard, gets it into the post. Ball deflected away. Taylor saves it. Here comes Crabtree, middle of the floor. Gullen to McDonald, stops. Back to Drew, right wing three. Bang! For Drew Crabtree. 92-69. That whole bench just lit up over there when Drew banged it down in transition, no less. Very nice. 34 seconds left. Right wing three is woefully short from the right boundary. And Norfolk State plays defense against McDonald, who goes to the rim. And he tried to loop it up and in, but he's fouled. 24.8 seconds left. Ohio 92, Norfolk State 69. And so McDonald will go to the foul line for Ohio. Bobcats going to go 3-1 on the season. McDonald to the line, and he missed the first free throw. Hello to Danny Schwab, who has us tuned in on TuneIn today in Northwest Indiana. Busy Saturday for everybody. Happy Thanksgiving coming up next week. Free throw good for McDonald. 93-69. 23 seconds left. Norfolk State will fall to 1-3. Banner has the ball on the left wing with 13 seconds left. Shot clock is dark, runs to the lane and lays it in. 93-71. Crabtree inbounds, and Ohio will get it across the timeline. And the Cats are 1-1 in the USVI. Ohio 93, Norfolk State 71. Paint this one green and white. It belongs to the Bobcats. That's the ball game. Stay tuned. Our post-game report is next on the Ohio IMG Sports Network.